Hey, what's up, Pop Stars? This is Pop Jibberish. I'm Joe.
I'm Shay.
And today we're watching episode 7, the penultimate episode of Jury Duty. This episode is the episode where they essentially deliberate and figure out what is going to happen to Trevor. Yeah. In the previous episode, they basically had their closing arguments, and Trevor was basically unable to present the actual evidence that would have cleared him altogether, because of how weird the justice system is set up. We had some commentary about that, and we also talked about the reason why there won't be a watch along for this particular show. But yeah, we'll get into that later. Outside of that, recapping the previous episode. Ross had a birthday party. We found out that he is estranged with his wife. They're separated.
James didn't get the part. He threw a temper tantrum.
James threw a temper tantrum and a cake.
And the bailiff's phone.
Oh, and the phone. I forgot about that. Yeah. He threw the phone in the trash and didn't get it out.
Slammed it into the trash can.
He slammed it. He dunked that bad boy into the trash can. It was like, oh, sorry, that was your phone. And then walked away.
Yeah. Yep. Noah and Jenny are...
Oh, yeah. They're like an item. Yeah.
Yep.
And from the person behind the camera asked him how he felt about the trial and how he felt about the situation, and he looked to her like, how do I feel, babe? Like, do I feel okay?
That's why Heidi doesn't want him anymore.
And then Ron was like, is that how you feel?
Right. He's like, you don't know how to think for yourself.
Right. And what's funny is Ron was getting pretty bold with them too.
Yeah,
like
he did.
Over the course of this whole thing, he's been like getting more familiar, with these people, and like specifically James and with Noah, because they kind of have like a weird thing where they're always kind of together.
And they invade him.
Yeah, they invaded. Yeah, they're always in his space, always involving him in their personal lives and stuff like that. So he's gotten very, very familiar with them, and it shows. Like, he's just like talking to them all kinds of sideways.
Right. And the it's not Robbie, but the other, I believe he's Korean because he...
Oh, Ken?
Ken?
Yeah, Ken. Yeah.
Ken is his name?
Yeah, Ken owes... So Ken owes Ron $2,000 because I'm pretty sure that game was made up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he was making the rule up as he went.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to look it up. I'm eventually probably look it up, but I don't even think they even said a name for it.
They didn't. He just compared it to
It was like checkers.
It wasn't. Well, he had poker pieces.
Right. He had the poker chips. And then the sticks, blocks, the long blocks or sticks or whatever. Yeah. And then the board. And he said it was like Monopoly and checkers.
And it was another one.
And something else. But when he threw the bones down, or when he threw the sticks down, bones, like playing down. Yeah. When he threw the sticks down, he said it's like getting a royal flush.
Yeah, that was it.
So we don't know what kind of game this is. He said it's a Korean game, but I'm pretty sure it's made up. But and Ryan was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And he's harping on this $2,000.
His mother finalized the decision.
Right. He said he talked to his mother, and his mother told him that he needs to pay him. Like, you have to pay him. Oh, he also said either a sister or some friend that he has. So he was saying something about cryptocurrency when Ross was about to do his reveal. They were talking over each other, so I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I didn't either. Or NFTs.
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 Yeah. He was like something about I can setting up the money and hack the cryptocurrency to get NFTs or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? But it was so off, like, because Ross was like talking over him saying, I'm sorry.
I'm glad he had more camera time.
Yeah. Who, Ross or Ken? Ken, yeah. I think
he's pretty funny.
I think throughout the episodes, it's almost like they they so like in movies, like they have something called dailies where they kind of watch the things that they've recorded for that day, and they kind of see what was recorded to see if they need to get like more coverage of things. I think they probably do the same thing on this show, and they see, oh, so and so is not getting enough like camera time, or
Yeah.
they need to focus a
Yeah.
little bit more on this character.
Yeah.
Or it could have been written into it, but it's all unscripted, so I can only assume that they're like kind of making that decision.
They
after the
probably
fact.
tell them that day, like, just improv, come
Yeah.
up with something, make up something,
Right.
Probably have them in a separate, unscripted room.
Yeah.
And
Like a briefing or something like that.
Yeah, and then tell, okay, so tomorrow you will come up with your whatever, make up something. Because
Right.
Barbara, she was falling asleep in one of the episodes,
Right.
and then she had her happy candy.
Brownies.
Brownies.
The brownies, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or was it brownies or cookies? Because we were like, what if she's because I
think it
remember
was
you
cookies.
saying, what if she shared it with everybody?
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. I think it was
Yeah.
cookies, yeah. I think
Yeah, it was something
cookies.
along the lines of
Yeah.
a pastry.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was funny.
Yeah, she was wilding out that day.
She's a favorite of mine.
And then
I
Ravi
like
had his time on the bus, and he was like singing and making up some words. And I'm pretty sure all that stuff was made up also. Ravi was the I'm probably offend somebody. He was, I want to say, East Indian, the dude, the older guy.
Oh, Ravi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think everybody's kind of had their moment.
Okay.
Um,
You can edit that part out
what?
where you don't want to offend someone, but
Oh, it's fine.
yeah. So Ravi was the one that was on the bus singing. I don't remember. I don't remember him on the bus singing. That was definitely in the earlier.
Yeah, it was, I think, episode 2. It was on their way to the factory. Yeah, to the warehouse. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was.
Lonnie hasn't had a whole lot of.
Lonnie, which character is that?
The one that wears the hoodie. Black eye.
Oh, he had his moment in the factory when he was doing the investigation. Like that was his whole thing. He took Ron with him, and he was like, "I think this is messed up."
I thought he took Todd with him.
He took Ron with him, and then Todd was there hiding in the thing because they were using the flashlight, and they just flashed it, and it was like mannequin Todd. They're like, "Oh!" He was just standing there in the dark for no reason.
Todd is he's my favorite, and then Barbara.
I think for me it's Todd, then James.
Okay.
Todd, then James, and then from there it kind of gets a little muddy because everybody's a little, weird, a little bit.
Yeah. Noah and Jenny, she's okay. She definitely gets a lot of screen time.
Yeah, she does.
She gets more screen time almost than James does.
Yeah.
For him to be
I think it's about neck and neck between Jenny and James.
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah.
So.
Because she's always involved in every situation.
Yeah, she is.
Or the subject of
something, or she's instigating.
Right. Or she's causing a problem. Right.
She's definitely been hoarding.
Right.
The light.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, we're going to jump to this episode. We're going to see what they deliberate and see what they come down to. And if you like what we're doing here, you can go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notification every single time we drop a video. To our patrons, you're going to get this early. Won't be a watch along, as we said before. But we want to always say thank you. Yeah, we're just going to jump into it.
Okay.
Cool.
Labels. Burning up my nose. I have here some photos which clearly show chemical barrels.
Objection.
Sustained. I'm sorry, sir. They can't come into evidence.
So Lonnie and Ron can use their own findings.
And that's probably why they're going to be on the same side of this situation. Probably Lonnie, Ron, and Todd.
Yeah.
We just had this connection, my wife Sonia and I.
Sir, this isn't relevant. Sit down.
It reminded me of my wife Sonia. My wife Sonia. We've been separated for 8 months. Just trying to put up the front that everything was okay. Everyone, I'm a liar.
I didn't even notice that he kept bringing her up
Yeah.
until they cut that together like that.
You're the foreperson. Are you capable of doing that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I wonder if this will land him future jobs as an actor?
I don't know, because I don't know if he was planning on being an actor. We can check, definitely. We can look at his IMDb and see if he has any other jobs.
Right.
Because this obviously is like a while back that they shot this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fingers crossed. Today is the last day. We're going to deliberate, hopefully.
Man, he's tall.
He is super tall.
I didn't realize how tall he was until 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
What is she?
She's always wearing something trifling.
Guys, big news. Lone Pine director, canceled. Yeah, canceled. Done.
Who
Done.
cares?
Dead. As he called some bitch, sweetheart or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Can't do that.
He's happy.
Anyway, let's...
He
changed the whole mood
he
in
said,
the room.
I guess he called some B sweetheart.
Fence, but we're gonna have people who are on opposite sides of the fence.
The lady that told him he didn't get the part.
It has to be unique.
No, I meant just the fact that he said the director got canceled. He called some B a sweetheart, like on set or something like that.
Oh.
So the director got canceled for calling a woman sweetheart,
Why
but
was
he just
so
called him
happy?
a B.
Yeah.
Foreman and for person. I also did not want to be for person. I'm glad he is, not me.
It's messed up. What was that look?
It's anybody of anything, you know?
Interesting.
That's why I'm nervous about this. I just want to hear what other people have to say, honestly, before I make a decision. I don't know, man. I'm also new. I don't know what I'm doing.
Man, Ross has been looking distressed the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I don't really have the responsibility because I'm not on the jury, technically. So I can kind of zone out. Like going to a party with a bunch of friends and...
What's he trying to do? Oh, he's trying to get in without waking
because wake him up. He doesn't do anything.
Are 1 for 1. Jeannie, how you feeling?
I feel that the defendant is not liable.
The defendant is not liable. How are you feeling, Noah?
Okay.
I feel the same way.
Do you have anything to support that with? Anything?
No, I mean,
She wanna laugh.
that's how I feel, yeah.
Todd, how you feeling?
She like.
Right.
Inez.
I think the defendant is liable.
Ken, how you feel?
I knew she was going to side with the other side.
I do think he's liable. I agree with Ken. They said more likely than not.
Well, at the moment, it feels to me like they're both liable.
We needed somebody to be a wild card.
It's liable.
Robbie, how you feeling?
My 30-year face reading experience is the fact, and he's liable.
Face reading?
Yeah. Face reading.
What am I thinking about right now?
You are in a thinking, not thinking, like that.
Liable. As you can see here, you guys, we're damn near split decision. Pretty much half of us are gonna have to change our mind. Yeah, what do you got, Todd?
This might be helpful for people that
What did he say?
think about this.
That he was not liable.
These are open. This is heating up. At some point, he passes out here. Before he passes out, he would have had to override the computer. Could I grab these?
Okay, come on, Todd.
If he's covered in urine and excrement, it seems inconsistent to me.
He only made yellow.
Okay.
They said that he also poopied. They said the other. Avoid your bowels. It means poop.
That's visual. I can see that coming out.
That's poop. That's
Uh-oh, Ron.
Terminology.
Uh-oh.
You said something wrong, but...
Should we ask the judge if it was poopies or pee-pee?
Either one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Or an enema.
Ron is
Bowels.
I'm not
getting impatient.
We pointed out that there were very clearly some barrels moved, but it is very possible that those barrels were moved up into that room because they knew we were coming to eliminate that odor.
Right.
Get old.
So it could have been either or, is what he's saying.
Right.
They could have been moved up just because they didn't want to have the smell.
I'm basing my
Because there's evidence in the floor that
work experience
barrels were sitting there.
position.
Yeah.
Unless they learn from their consequences. If we, as a group, find him liable, he learns from that. I think we're doing him a favor. That's all.
It's not about tough love. It's about the facts.
That's
Yeah.
You might not get emphysema, but if you smoke cigarettes for a very long time, someday you...
What is James doing in the background?
Who knows?
That day for Trevor was his emphysema day.
Being a distraction.
Makes
A
sense.
background distraction. She was half asleep when he
Right.
was explaining that.
In your guys' mind, to prove that Trevor was negligent.
Let's say we don't blame Trevor. Then who do we blame? Somebody's responsible.
The
Yes.
boss.
No.
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
An incident occurred.
No. If you've been fired from all these jobs, then that's for me, I'm already sold.
That doesn't mean anything.
No offense to Trevor or to Sean, but they didn't seem thoughtful in what they were wearing. And that was a little offensive for me.
What?
A little bit.
I had a trucking company, and as the employer,
She's just playing her part.
Right.
he's rarely there. Like he has never seen her at the factory. Does she even know what's going on?
What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
It means she's not running her business right. Because you
Yeah.
have to take in consideration,
I agree with them.
you know, you can't
Who do you choose?
On chemicals.
you can't just ignore that.
Oh, he's not liable.
Yeah. Yeah, with
But
that.
I mean, we kind of know a little bit more than what they know because of the
Well,
situation.
That doesn't mean anything. You could have been on old girl's side. Or I could have been on her side.
He went to work as well too. Like, to me, that's very, very relevant to the case.
Four-person? Oh, well, you are.
What's up?
Or maybe I just caught up in the moment and thought I'd ask.
Which would have shown us that, yeah, you know, maybe he was drunk and maybe that's how this whole thing happened.
So something I've been wanting to see this entire time is the toxicology report, because this is going to tell us what his blood alcohol content is.
Ron is serious.
Tasted.
That blood alcohol level, that's the determining factor. The smoking gun, as they say.
I was appointed the title of foreperson. It was my job to lead. That was made abundant.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
He was then shaken awake. You guys saw the workstation. You have to type something into the keyboard. You have to submit it to the machine. We heard from 3 different people. A human would have to.
What's James doing?
Machine to not shut itself down.
It's not even on right now.
Ooh,
Sorry.
okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You see, it wasn't on when they did the sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Show up to work that day. So,
Oh my God.
I'll be done. I'll be done.
Yes, on.
What is it?
Sorry. Done.
Mr. Schiller, he didn't see him at his workstation. He got a report from somebody else who was on the floor that
He would do that while he's talking.
Right.
chemical smell coming out of there. Like if we would have stayed in there for a few minutes, very easily could have got lightheaded.
I just wanted to say that I use a device that allows me to make sure that it's not just left over in my own nose. So I used when we were upstairs.
That's a sleep apnea device.
Wrong.
Nice. Good. Thank you for clarifying
Yeah.
that. If Trevor really was such a problem, why would you take these barrels up those stairs to just stash them in this room? To me, that doesn't add up. So that's why I'm leaning the way I'm leaning.
I remember you started off with liable, and then you ended up.
He said both.
Our 3 jurors that saw these things upstairs.
But I would assume that they have chemicals at a printing factory.
As a jury, we have to figure out the inconsistencies
But they were barrels.
going on in this case.
And why would they be stored in a room with T-shirts?
Right.
The same.
They didn't even bring up the T-shirts. They
Merchandise.
probably should have brought the T-shirts.
Yeah. Because then those fumes would be in the clothes.
What potential manipulation there may have been?
Are you saying that basically things don't add up?
Much shorter way than what I just said. Yes.
Wait, can we do an anonymous vote?
Because
he keeps.
No, are you not making your own decision?
He's like not even listening.
I'm
and
totally.
it's starting to piss me off.
I'm saying.
Oh, now she's throwing them
Oh,
under
wow.
the bus.
Be also, well, my girlfriend.
No, you gotta make your own.
Oh, wow. Saying girlfriend. I don't think she said that.
You gonna sell it on eBay?
Liable means he was negligent in his duties.
Who's got James's
Is this
pass?
it? No, that's.
I didn't put an L or an N. I wrote a little more.
He's looking over her paper.
Not liable. Not liable. Not liable. Not liable.
Here comes the liables.
Not liable.
Yep. It's going to be.
Ross is going to be
Oh,
the
wait.
liable.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Ross
wait.
will be the liable.
Not liable.
Here comes
It's
the
just going to be
one.
one person.
Yeah.
Not liable. Not liable. One more.
Liable.
Of course, it's gonna be the last one.
Liable.
Ay, ay, ay.
And
Seems
it's
like
anonymous.
the majority. Yeah. Seemed like it would be the majority, you know.
We'll open this to the group. What is this?
Did he put himself down?
Probably.
To lead the discussion in a way to essentially just coax information out of people to see why they would be still feeling this way.
I mean,
then that no longer makes them anonymous.
And I feel like they're going to be attacked if they spoke up. I really don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest.
This is crazy.
Hmm.
Who do you think was the?
I think it's somebody who we add. You know what?
I
No.
want to say Ross. Well, we're not.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's fine. We can talk over this part. Yeah, I think it might be Ross. Because I think he's still stuck on that tough love thing. But it could be
Because he seemed disappointed when they read off the first not liable.
Yeah.
If he wasn't, then they would not have made a point to show us that he was disappointed when he heard the first not liable. But then they could be throwing us off.
Yeah.
You know.
They could be throwing us off, and it could be somebody who initially voted liable or not liable,
Liable, and now they-
changed to
Yeah.
not liable. So that would be. You know what? It could have been Noah, because he thought that whatchamacallit voted
Yeah, that
not
would be
liable
funny.
liable and then saw the you know.
Yeah. I think at this point, because it's the way it is, they're gonna have to do a hand raise.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
When they can't make it unanimous, then they have to change up the way that they were voting.
Yeah, yeah. I think if they don't make it a anonymous vote, then that would help them figure out, you know, the whole situation and basically make it to where they can get to a unanimous vote a lot faster. But they did that just to shake it up. They're like, okay, we got to make this anonymous just so we can have some more drama going on for this episode because this is going too quick.
Right. How does that work?
Well, this isn't getting resolved anytime soon, so what do you say we take a break? Boss, half hour, 45, full hour?
So,
Good gracious.
And one of us voted in the other direction.
How is it going? How long do you think this is going to take?
I mean, who's to say? You know,
I think he wants to stay there.
And I don't want to put a number on it. I don't want to put a date on it.
A date?
As soon as possible.
And you know, and I feel the opposite.
Ross.
It's obviously Ross.
He wants us to stay here, and he loves this community of us, and I understand, but it's a little bit not fair. But I love him.
What is he doing?
Because he's going back to heartache. So,
what is his name? The one that's self-love.
Oh my goodness.
What was his name?
I can't remember.
You know he's going to listen to you.
I'm looking at the
Fear if you don't get through to him.
the names you have listed. I don't know. I don't remember what his name was.
Oh, aiming to.
It was like Ned or Todd or not Todd. No.
Stay where I can see you guys.
I have 13 names on here, so.
Is it 13 people?
Somebody changed their mind, but I can't pressure them. I don't want them to feel like they're being forced to change their mind just to go along with the group. But at the same time, we also have to talk about,
Vanessa has braids. Barbara's the old lady.
you know, bring.
We know who James is. Inez is the other lady. Nikki is the bailiff. Ravi is the older man.
Oh, can't count Nikki. So then it's 12.
So we're missing just that one guy.
Yeah.
I just really like hanging out with you guys. Okay, so if we can just stretch it a little bit. Listen, I got nothing going on at home.
That's not their problem.
We've got to get this finished.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You think he's going to change his mind?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
somebody else might.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's just him, then put him
It's gonna be a different person this time, probably.
All they had to do was just.
They could have just raised their hands. But watch.
They knew it was
it's
him.
Gonna
Why
be
not
another
just
person. It's
put
gonna be a
it-
different person.
if
It's like
he
it
was-
wasn't me this time, guys. Watch.
If he was the only one that was
Kinda mix it up.
liable, then all you had to do was just put him on the board.
But it has to be
All right.
more dramatic.
And then look who they have reading it off.
Right.
I don't trust James. Oh, okay. He's showing.
Defendant is not liable. Third one. Not liable.
Or what if he says that it's liable even though it's
Liable. Sorry.
Close.
Come on, James.
Not liable. Not liable.
Or maybe he voted liable again.
you think?
Not liable.
The one more. That was it.
No.
No,
Last
they
one.
had
There's 12. It's 12 jurors.
in the previous clip.
Liable.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we did it.
What?
Yeah. In the previous clip they had 10 and 1 and then 1 on the other side.
That's right.
You guys,
My bad. Thank you.
came to a verdict. How does it
Thank you.
I'm humbled to think that just a lowly alternate, an understudy, if you will,
Oh Lord.
packed the ball.
His understudy. What is?
Brought you to come here and make a scene.
Oh my Lord.
You serious?
Sequester for nothing?
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. We're a family.
You an asshole.
And he said, and you can't take that away from me.
She was so mad.
He was an a-hole for that. I'm glad they voted not guilty for him, though.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
Okay, would you please stand up and would you please give the verdict to the bailiff?
But wait, I thought there's gonna be one more episode after this.
Liable. To the charge of negligent infliction of emotional distress, we find the defendant, Trevor Julian Morris, not liable.
Is there another one?
Mr.
Oh, okay.
Pierre, with the verdict? Take a seat here. I just got one more for me.
What?
Can I see the verdict, please?
Are they gonna
Is this
reveal
the
that this is
plot
a show?
twist?
Is that correct?
Correct.
This is your signature?
That is correct.
Okay. I hereby enter judgment in favor of the defendant and against the plaintiff.
Wait, what?
Because I'm not a real judge. And you're not a real foreperson. This is not a real case.
What?
Uh-oh. End it here.
Oh, they're gonna end it there? Oh,
Yeah,
they are
okay.
gonna end it there. Okay. I didn't think they were gonna do it so
Hey,
soon.
click out of it so we don't see that.
Okay.
They're a trick.
So I'm like, how did they get into the verdict already when I thought the verdict was gonna be on the next episode, but the verdict is him finding out
Yeah.
that he's not on the real juror.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was funny. That
Yeah.
was good. That was good.
I was not expect. That was definitely a twist. I didn't think
Yeah.
that they're gonna reveal so soon.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like after the verdict, and then like, oh, thank you, and then all of a sudden, they reveal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy that they decided to do it so early, and then I guess the whole next episode is gonna be. What are they gonna do? Just
Let's
like
see. Let's jump into it and see.
Yeah, let's see. Anyways, so if you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get a notification every single time we drop a video. To our patrons, we're going to say thank you. To our patrons, you're going to get this early. There won't be a watch along for this because of the ads on Freevee with ads, or Amazon Prime, where that cannot be skipped over. But yeah, we're going to go and jump into this last episode and see what's going on because this is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy,
it
crazy,
is.
crazy.
Very.
Anyway, you got anything? Cool. We're going to jump to the episode. So, peace.